my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you how we manage our finances. So as we all know, living here in Australia is not cheap. It's really expensive. And for someone like me na hindi naman lumaking mayaman sa Pilipinas, at the same time hindi naman ako nakapangasawa ng mayamang foreigner, it's really important that you know how to manage your finances. So at very young age, I know that money is really important. It's not everything, but it is important. At young age, I know how to value hard-earned money. And then at the same time, I know na hindi porket you're working abroad or you're living abroad, hindi ka na nauubusan ng pera. And then, yeah, so in this video, I just want to inspire people na it is possible to have savings. It doesn't matter how high your salary is or how much you earn. As long as you're being consistent, it's possible to have a savings. So, first thing first, we all know that I just moved here in Australia. Nung mga unang buwan ko dito, I'm under tourist visa, so hindi ako pwedeng mag-work legally. That's why I already told my husband that we have to budget our finances. And at the same time, importante na pinag-uusapan nyo as partner kung paano nyo i-handle yung pera ninyo. So, for me, I'm so blessed because my hubby, he is not rich. He is really hardworking. And then at the same time, napaka-cooperative at napaka-supportive niya in terms of like how we handle our finances. So, napaka-disiplinado niya rin. So, it's important that you have to sit down, talk together, and then lay down things na kung ano yung gusto mo mangyari, kung ano expectation nyo sa relationship niyo, especially in terms of finances. So, after getting engaged, napag-usapan na namin ni hubby na pag pumunta ako ng Australia, technically, hindi pa ako pwede magtrabaho. So, magiging tambay muna ako and then at the same time, palamunin. I cannot contribute any financial contribution sa relationship namin. And then, he understand it naman. And then at the same time, he is the one who supported my family when I wasn't working yet. So, siya yung nagsusuporta sa pamilya ko nung hindi pa ako nagtatrabaho. Which is, I'm really grateful kasi hindi lahat ng AFAM open sa pagsuporta sa pamilya. Especially na, iba kasi yung culture nila in terms of supporting family. So during that time, I'm blessed kasi naintindihan ako ni hubby. And then, yeah. So, kung napanood nyo na yung previous vlog ko na I was able to get a work entitlement, and then si Nev Harris, he also helped me to get a job. We list all the expenses na pinagkakagastusan namin kasi it's really important that you know kung ano yung pinagkakagastusan ninyo, kung ano yung mga binibili ko, kung ano yung mga binibili ni hubby, even the small details. It's really important na alam nyo yun kasi you have to identify which one you have to let go. Because you need to prioritize needs versus wants. So, nilista namin lahat ng mga pinagkagagastusan namin. And then at the same time, in-identify namin kung magkano yung monthly income ni hubby. But then when I start working, so we decided to split the bills. So, yung kasabihan natin na ang pera ni hubby is pera ni wifey, ang pera ni wifey is pera niya lang, that one doesn't apply to us. So, my money is my husband's money, and his money is also my money. That is our money. So, we're a team here. So, hindi porket siya yung lalaki, siya lang dapat yung nagpo-provide sa pamilya. But then, yeah, we're a team. So, we split everything. So, we come up with this formula. So, ito yung formula ko. So, makikita nyo dyan, 40% of my monthly income is napupunta sa emergency fund. So, para sa kaalaman ng lahat, so yung mga hindi pa familiar what is emergency fund is like your 3 to 6 months monthly expenses. So, kung ang monthly expenses mo ay 5,000 times 3 is equal to 15,000. So, dapat 15,000 yung emergency fund mo for 3 months. But then, for us, nakaset kasi kami ng 6 months. So, our monthly expenses times 6 is yun yung emergency fund namin. So, we're blessed kasi in the span of 8 months, we're able to build our emergency funds. So, meron na kaming backup funds ni hubby just in case may mangyari, di ba? Kung magkaroon ng emergency or what. At least meron na kaming funds at hindi na kami like, hindi na kami magwo-worry kung saan kami kukuha. But then, having an emergency fund is not like we're putting our security in that savings. So, God is teaching us, God is teaching my heart to just really trust Him and then just really focus on Him that He will provide and He will sustain us. So, that emergency fund is dapat untouchable siya unless emergency. Kaya nga emergency fund eh. So, for example, katulad niya, nagkaroon ng pandemic or your partner lost job, at least meron kayong backup funds na makukuha para pambayad ng bills, right? So, yun. So, me and my husband, since I start working and then nag-open kami ng joint account namin, so, yung 40% ng monthly income namin is napunta sa emergency fund. And then, meron diyang 25% bills. So, when I start working, ako yung may toka sa room rent namin weekly and then yung private health insurance ko. Kasi being in a temporary resident visa, hindi ako covered ng Medicare. So, I have to pay my personal private insurance. So, just in case magkasakit ako, so covered siya ng insurance, hindi siya ganyong kamahal. Kasi kung wala kang insurance tapos hindi ka covered ng Medicare, ay, ang mahal ng hospital sa Australia. Pero kung PR ka or citizen ka or Kiwi ka, you're under Medicare katulad ni hubby, libre lahat. I'm not sure kung lahat-lahat, but then libre yung pagpa-check up sa GP, ganyan. So, tapos may discount kayo sa gamot, ganyan. But then for me, because I'm not a citizen yet or not a PR yet, so I need to pay for my private health insurance. So, meron dyang 10% na pupunta sa support sa Pilipinas. Yes, I send support sa Philippines, but then hindi lahat. So, ang common mistake ng mga OFW is like they send 90% of their income sa Pilipinas. So, I don't want to judge, but then for me kasi parang, personally, parang mali yun kasi hindi naman habang buhay you're working abroad. Hindi naman habang buhay malakas yung katawan natin. So, you have to actually set aside. For me, nakaka-proud yung pamilya ko sa Pilipinas kasi hindi sila buraot. Like, I've been here for 1 year and 7 months now. Never akong nakarinig sa pamilya ko na padala ka naman ng ganito, pang pa-birthday ni ganito, pa-birthday ng pamangkin mo, pabinyag ng pamangkin mo. And then, actually, nung nagka-pandemic, never ako nakarinig sa pamilya ko na padala ka naman, wala na kaming trabaho. No, I haven't. So, I'm really proud of my family kasi napaka-understanding nila at at the same time, alam mo yon, hindi porket nasa abroad ako is, depende na sila sa akin. No, so I only have a fixed support na pinapadala sa Pilipinas para sa anak ko at the same time yung mga ibang binabayaran ko sa Pilipinas. And then, meron dyan 10% tithes and offering. 10% tithes and offering, that is non-negotiable. So, yung iba, pwede nating hugutin, pwedeng paglaruan, like 40%, pwedeng maganyan, mahatak. But then, comes with tithes and offering, no. Ever since I become a Christian, God already convicted my heart na I have to give whatever is due to Him. I know that God will provide for my needs, for our needs, and then I know that God is the ultimate provider. He gave me the ability to earn money, so it's my heart and it's my faith to bring it back to Him. So automatic yan because I'm getting paid weekly. So whatever is my gross, 10% non and then offering. So that's the one na tinatransfer ko sa church where I grow. So yeah, it's important for me yung tithes and offering. Kahit nung nasa Pilipinas pa ako, kahit saan church ako nag-grow, talagang nagta-tithes ako. So, I'm blessed because, as you all know, my life is a living testimony how God provides for me. Since day one, nung nagpunta ako dito ng Australia, which is really good and I really appreciate it and I'm really, really, really blessed. So, meron dyang personal investment. So, yeah. So, si Habi, in-influence niya ako mag-open ng isang account sa isang online investment. It's like stocks. So, automatic and weekly nagta-transfer lang kami ng certain amount para mag-fund. So, lately naman kumikita siya. I can see. Kasi, yung interest doon, compare doon pag nilagay mo lang sa bangko, mas mataas. So, much better, diba? Don't put your eggs in one basket. I-scatter mo siya. So, I have my personal investment. And then, personal savings. Yeah, importante na may personal savings ka. So, bukod doon sa emergency fund namin ni Habi, I have my personal savings here in Australia and I have personal savings in the Philippines. So, for me, hindi porket may savings ako, mayaman na ako. Hindi. I know na hindi naman habang panahon malakas yung katawan natin magtrabaho, diba? So, at least, kahit sabihin nila na hindi ko naman madadala sa langit yung pera ko, at least may iwan ko sa pamilya ko, diba? Para hindi sila mahirapan, just in case, kunin na ako ni Lord. Pero, Lord, wag naman, not too soon, please. So, yeah. So, importante talaga na may naitatabi ka. And then, 5% is personal wants. So, personal wants kasi syempre, you've been working so hard. And then, it's also necessary to pay off yourself. Like, ako kasi yung tipo ng taong hindi naman ako mahilig sa branded na damit, makeups, branded na bags, or accessories, or something branded. I'm so low maintenance. So, kita nyo naman, diba? The only thing na luho ko is pagkain. As in, pagkain talaga. Kita naman, di ba? So, yeah. Pinaka-personal wants ko talaga is pagkain lang. So, sometimes, I crave for Indian food, Japanese food. Sometimes, pag may mga times na parang gusto kong magkumain talaga. So, I ask Habi, can we have this one? Can we do take away, ganyan. So, it's pagkain lang talaga yung pinaka-luho ko sa katawan. Actually, I can afford to buy a new iPhone 12 na. But then, I decided not to kasi hindi siya practical eh. May cellphone pa naman ako eh. So, yeah, kuripot ako sa kuripot. Proud ako dyan. But then, kuripot in a sense na hindi ko naman dinideprive yung sarili ko. So, yeah. And then, kay Habi naman, so kung makikita nyo, 40% din is napupunta sa emergency fund. 35% bills and expenses. Bakit 35%? Kasi nakatoka kay Habi yung car payment kasi we just recently got a new car. And then yung car insurance. And then meron siyang installment sa iPad niya. And then at the same time, siya rin yung in charge sa weekly groceries namin. So sa weekly groceries namin, I see to it na ang pinaka-max namin na expenses for weekly groceries is $100 to $150 a week. So, isa rin yun sa isang pinaka na-appreciate ko kay Habi kasi anything na lutuin ko is na-appreciate niya. So, mostly Filipino food. And then sometimes nag-experiment ako like noodles or steak, ganyan. Or, diba? But then, he is not a picky eater. So, hindi siya katulad ng ibang foreigner na ayaw sa food natin. But then, yeah, I'm really blessed na si Habi is easy guy. He is really an easy guy. So, yeah, ang ayaw niya lang is chicken feet, and then tuyo, saka alamang, but he really loves balut. So, yeah, so siya talaga yung may toka sa ganun, sa groceries, sa car, sa car insurance. So, siya ang toka doon. So, meron din siyang tithes, and then meron din siyang personal investment, and then personal savings. So, yung savings niya sa Australia lang, kasi yung account niya Australia lang eh. Wala na siyang account sa New Zealand. So, Australia lang. And then, personal ones. So, yung sa personal ones kasi ni Habi, mostly that is tattoo supply and drawing supplies. So, si Habi kasi yun yung pinaka-outlet niya, mag-drawing, mag-tattoo. So, hindi ko na siya doon pinaghihigpitan. I hope this video will inspire people to save as much as you can. Yung formula namin, this is applicable to us. So, I'm not saying na gayahin nyo. Kasi syempre, iba-iba rin naman yung circumstances natin. At iba-iba rin naman yung pinagkakagastusan natin. So, I hope in this video, ma-inspire kayo na magtabi no matter how much it is. Kasi in the long run, pag pinagsama-sama mo yan, malaki rin naman yan eh. And then invest. Don't depend on a single income. So, I'm not a financial advisor expert. So, this is based on experience and then based din sa mga nababasa ko and based din sa pinagdaanan ko kasi living abroad is not really easy. So, sana yung mga OFW ma-realize nila na magtabi para sa future na hindi ubos-ubos biyaya. Yung hindi ba tayo like, okay lang sa sahod naman ako next week, okay lang may gagastusin pa naman ako. No, you have to discipline yourself how to handle your money and you have to make sure na worth it yung pinupuntahan ng pera ninyo. So, I hope na-inspire kayo. I hope nagkaroon kayo ng idea. And then, I hope to see you on my next video. Bye!